Alrighty, it's all happening. I think we should be going live just now. Welcome everyone to the stream if you're just hopping on. Alrighty, let's see. If you're just tuning in now, throw in the chat, guys, if you just hopped on. Where you tuning in from? My name's Joe. We're just starting up the stream today, and we've got some cool stuff to talk about. Just let me know if music or anything is too loud. MHM and Kotsios on Instagram, good morning, welcome to the stream, thanks for tuning in. Throw in the chat, guys, throw in the chat, how are we doing? The keyboard is sick, thank you for the compliments. So yeah guys, we've got some cool stuff to chat about today, so drop in the comments any questions you have about work ladder products. This board I have in front of me is the work ladder XYZ work board, and is available for $89 on the work ladder website. And Kalal on TikTok, thanks for tuning in. Guys, throw in the chat any questions that you have at all. Throw those in the chat, that would be awesome. Let me just fix something, I've got a problem here. Alrighty. Keep throwing in the chat any questions you guys might have. MHM, a knob one would be a perfect gift for your birthday. Let your family know. Let them know. Let them know you want one of those ones. That'd be perfect. Alright, I've just got to fix my music now. There we go. Kalal, so the giveaway is quite simple. I'm just fixing something here, sorry. That's not helping me. Alright, giveaway is, the way it works is if you order anything on stream today, whilst I'm streaming, you go ahead and drop your order number in the chat, and then we will go ahead and add you to the giveaway wheel. We'll spin it up, and we'll still pop your name on the wheel, we'll spin it up, and if it lands on your name, you get to go home with one of these XYZ workboards, or XYZ numpads, sorry. And so that's how that works, but what happens is your name stays on the wheel, and so every next person who gets added to the wheel, you get another chance at the spin, so that's how that one works. Kalal, yes, we do ship to Turkey, we ship worldwide, all of our products, so we certainly do ship to Turkey. I'm just catching up on some of the questions here. What have we got? I don't watch Ninjago MKO, sorry. Weiss over on Instagram. It's hard to say what the prices would do in terms of products. That always depended on the costs, I suppose, of making it. So yeah, if the company scaled up really large, then maybe the costs would go down, but also like inflation at the same time, they might just stay the same. So it's hard to say. Mike, to participate in the giveaway, you just order anything off the Work Ladder website whilst I'm streaming today, so you can hop on here. We've got things like this Work Ladder desk mat, which is a great smaller purchase you can make, and then we have obviously all of our keyboards. So we've got things like the Creator Micro here. The board that I've got down in front of me is the XYZ workboard here. So any orders that you place whilst I'm on the stream, I'll pop you guys onto the wheel and you can be added to the giveaway. So that's how that one works. Yeah, so this is the XYZ board in front of me here, so you can see this is the board, and yeah, I can give you guys a little demo, a little listen to how it sounds if you like as well. And this is where it is on the website as well, the outside. So this is yeah, well, you can purchase if you want a similar board for yourself, so $89 for one of these boards. Dave, thanks for tuning in over on TikTok. Basket is always looking good. Kalal, does it come with already made, or do you have to print anything? So Kalal, that's a good question. So with the keyboard for this XYZ board, it does come in a couple different options. If you buy the assembly kit, which is the one I have up on the screen here, you can see this exploded view is how it comes. So you get all the parts come with it, but you have to put it together yourself. And so that's what I did with my one here. So you get to put it together and assemble it. And then if you purchase the pre-built kit, it will just come ready-made, but it is a little bit more expensive. So the pre-built kit is $114 rather than $89. And then if you want to 3D print your own parts and get it even cheaper, you can, and it just comes with the PCB here. That one is $69, but you do have to 3D print your parts. And so like that is an option if you want, but you obviously need to have access to the 3D printer and stuff like that. So thanks for all the questions that are coming through, guys. I appreciate it. MHM, there you go. Maybe you have to pull up on the website and have a look at what you can replace your old keyboard with. Apple Magic Keyboard broke. MHM, as I said, if you place an order on the stream today, you do have two options actually, and if you place an order over $150, then you do get the option to have a free desk mat added to your order. So one of these work ladder desk mats. So excuse me, if you land an order today, you let me know your order number, we will add a free desk mat to your order. But you also, if you want to choose, you can either go desk mat or you can get added to the giveaway for the XYZ numpad. So you can choose either option if you place an order. And yeah, you can see just down in there, MHM. So let's see what other comments we've got coming through. All the keys labeled on the XYZ board. MHM on the XYZ board, depends if you order the labeled key set. So on the board that it comes with those blank keys, which are actually really cool as well. And if you want to add the MX Legend key set here, sorry, it's a little bit hard to see. Let me just get that shape. Okay, if you order the MX Legend key set, then you get the keys that are on the board in front of me here. So those labeled keys come with that key set if you add that one on. And yeah, just a reminder, you do get that free desk mat if you place an order on the stream. Clayco over on TikTok, thank you. The boards are pretty sick. If you have any questions about them at all, just drop them in the chat and let me know if there's anything I can help you with answering questions wise. When you ship to a stack, if you're asking, oh yeah, you're probably asking about when we're going to be shipping the Nomad E2s, is what I'm guessing. And I think there's an update for those. They're still planning to be shipping in Q1, which means by March this year. So hopefully that helps with your question. If you're looking at getting a board, purchasing on the pre-order just gets you at the front of the line. So as soon as they're ready to go, they'll start shipping out to you. Who else have we got? Clyco to sign up for the giveaway wheel. If you place an order whilst we're on the stream today and you let me know your order number, then you get added to the wheel and we'll spin it up to see if you can win one of those XYZ numpads. So any orders placed on the stream today get put onto that one. Just trying to make sure that I'm not missing any comments. Galal, the switches are changeable on some of the boards, so I missed that question for a little while. So on the Knob 1 and Nomad E2, I believe you can swap out those switches. And we have a couple different switches you can purchase from our website here. I think it's the LP1 switches here. And you've got the difference between the clicky or the silent switches you can order. And just for those two flagship models, I believe. Dave's getting an XYZ R2, but might get some extra bases printed. Oh, that's a good idea. So yeah, if you want to do that as well for yourself, you can order something like these XYZ boards, and you can print your own base, even if it comes. You can buy it with the base, and if you want to do more customization, you want to play around with colors and things like that, you can definitely go ahead and order more bases. Oh, sorry, you can make more bases, like what Dave said here. Astax already purchased one. Nice. Thanks for the order. Hopefully you get your keyboard soon. Hopefully it goes really good. Over on TikTok, I want to get a keyboard. Oh no! If you want to join the giveaway wheel and you don't want to buy a full keyboard, if you order anything on the website, if you go to the accessories, we've got desk mats and we've got apparel. So if you wanted a t-shirt, something like that, you can order any of those items. So there's desk mats and there's things like the work mat desk mats, which are super cool. these guys are also available on the website, and if you order something like that, you get added to the wheel as well, so those things included in the giveaway. Ewan, the cheapest keyboard we do is the board I have in front of me here. This is the XYZ workboard, so I'll show you that one on the website just there. That's this board here for $89. So it's the board I have down in front of me, and it comes in an assembly kit that you get to kind of put together yourself. So this is the board, and yeah, that's how that one is set up. Let's see, what have we got? Moran, to answer your question, you can win one of these XYZ numpads for free if you place an order on the stream. So it is a possibility. If you place an order on the stream for anything on our website, if it's accessories or if it's a keyboard, then you can actually get added to the giveaway wheel that we have here for that XYZ numpad. Cool, let me just catch up. Can you please tap on the key so we can hear? Yeah, for sure. We can give you a bit of a sound test. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do some typing for you. So I'll just type away. I'll just make a spot for me to type so I'm not. Let me know if you guys can hear that all right, and you can give it a little bit of a listen. If I just bring it up a little bit closer, you can see the keys here as well. A little bit closer, look the board. We've got the LEDs under the keys and then also under the board there, so you can set those up and customize them to do whatever colors and etc. that you want to have them set up to do. So that's just a bit of a sound test as well. Awesome, so hopefully that has given you a bit of a sound test BBQ sauce over on TikTok. More on what makes this keyboard special. There's a lot of things. So with this particular keyboard, it's a more affordable model that we sell, which is great for people that want to get a slightly more affordable board. But the boards are fully customizable to be able to set up with custom shortcuts or custom keys, however you want to have your board set up if you're using it day to day for particular purposes. So if you're editing, or if you're like a coder, if you're working with code, and you're spending a lot of time like at a keyboard and you have a lot of shortcuts that you'd like to set up, these keyboards are completely customizable for that kind of thing. And so if you're editing as well, if you're doing video editing or you're using Photoshop or anything like that, these keys are customizable. You can go ahead and customize different shortcuts. Like this knob, for instance, I can set that up to do different things depending on, like, so right now I just have it as volume. And so I can set it up on volume, but you can have it set up to do like different scrubbing kind of shortcuts, etc. on your video editing. One of the McGirls you enter by going ahead and placing an order whilst we're on the stream today on the website for any of our products. Moran, thanks for your question over on TikTok. Hopefully that's been a helpful answer. The other thing on the board, yeah, that's just that's a volume knob at the moment, but I can use that to set up different shortcuts. So on Premiere Pro, for instance, I can use that knob and I can go ahead and scrub along the timeline, or I can zoom in and out of the timeline, and so I can set up those shortcuts to do different things. Alrighty, just trying to catch up on some of the questions. We've got lots coming through, guys. We appreciate all of those. What do we got? So we've got the giveaway for the XYZ numpad. You get added and we'll spin it up right away, so you don't have to wait until that happens. But you might win later on as well. If more people get added to the wheel and it keeps getting spun, your name's going to stay on the wheel for that one. So let's see, what else have we got? We've got a question about what switches do the Nomad E2 have. So if you go to the website, and like I'll just show you guys this so you have the ability to check these kind of questions for yourself. If you go to the website, there's more technical details for the boards. If you go right to the bottom, and so you can have a look here about what the switches are for the board. So on the Nomad E2, the switches are just listed here. So they are a linear silent switch that comes with them. But if you wanted to purchase one of those clicky switches, you can buy one of those as a set in the accessories here. So there's LP1 switches you can swap out, I do believe. So if you do ever have more questions as well, hopefully I've just realized that that's a little bit out of the screen there. So switches there on the website is the info for the Nomad E2 switches. Claco, hopefully that's helpful. So and thanks Work Louder for dropping that in the questions there, in the answers. So custom POM MX switches. So those are those ones on there. Sorry if I'm a little bit delayed, guys, with some of the answers to the questions, because sometimes the questions come in a little bit delayed, and then my video feed is a little bit delayed back to you guys. So Sudek, to join the giveaway, just placing an order for anything on the Work Louder website today whilst we're streaming, you just let me know your order number, and then we'll go ahead and add you to the wheel, and we'll spin it up to see if you can win the XYZ numpad. So guys, if anyone is thinking of placing an order, just let me know what you're looking at, and we can kind of run through any last minute questions before you do place an order. Just a reminder, we do ship worldwide, so worldwide shipping for anyone who's having a look at the moment. Alrighty, so let's just make sure I'm not missing too many comments coming through. Alrighty, sweet. Alrighty guys, so thanks for all the interaction, all the questions and comments, super appreciated. Do you guys have... let me know if I've missed any of your questions as well, just because there's a lot coming through, so trying to keep up with them all. I think there's a question there about, do we have Nordic keycaps? So there's quite a few options on the website for keycaps, and there is Nordic just here, so you can see there's that Nordic option for anyone that wants to get any of the different keycap or language setups. Nordic is one of those options on there. That was to answer, who was I answering that to? That was for Van Anis. Hopefully that's been helpful. Let me know, Claco, if you're happy with the info we gave you on those switches for the Nomad E2 over on TikTok. Can you make the spacebar bigger or just got a small one? Danny144, so this particular board, the spacebar is this size. I don't think you really need to worry about it being small. The way this board is set up, your thumbs are going to be right on that spacebar there. And you don't really need too much extra space for it, I would say, because it is quite a tight, like more of a smaller compact board. And if you go for any of the other boards, like the Nomad E2 for instance, like this one here on the website, so I'm just trying to make it so you guys can see it a little better. There we go. This board here obviously has full-size spacebar on that one, so if you are interested in a board that has a bit more room to breathe, then something like the Nomad E2 is a really good option. Or the Knob one as well has that full space bar, so that's a good option too. SCN Gear over on Instagram, hello, thanks for jumping on. Joda Azure, to join the giveaway, just order anything on the Work Louder website whilst we're streaming today, and you drop your order number in the chat, and we'll go ahead and add you to the wheel. Alrighty. And thanks for that extra info from the team in the comments as well from Work Louder. So that's right, with the keys on these keyboards is you can map them to whatever you like. So for instance, if you wanted to move your spacebar around to a different key, you can actually do that. So that if you wanted to have your spacebar a little bit further right or left, you can actually map that with the keys in our keyboard customization app as well. So to do that is quite straightforward. So anyone who orders a board, you'll go ahead and download input, and you can do that through the website here. You can download the software here, and then you can go ahead and just customize your keyboard through that software, and map different keys to different functions. You can have different layers on your keyboard, so you can have your base layers, layer 0, and on this particular board, if I hold down this button here, you can see I move to layer 3, and then we've got layer 1 and layer 2, so 1, 2, and 3 layers to this particular board. So hopefully that's answered some questions, guys. If I have missed a question, just pop it in again, just so I can make sure that I don't continue to miss it. Dave, LP1 switches are so good. That's good. I'm glad that you are a fan. Excellent. Just catching up on those questions. Awesome, guys. So thanks for tuning in, and just a reminder, if you are interested in the giveaway, placing an order on the stream will get you a spot on the wheel to jump in the giveaway. Does the order over $150 for the free desk mat include shipping? I do believe that you have to pay for shipping on top of that. You do have to cover the shipping. Someone will drop in the chat if there's a clarification on that, but I do believe that it's $150. And if it's close, then just let me know and we'll write it down to add that free desk mat anyway. But yeah, you can always just add a little extra thing to the order if you do need to bump it over that 150 mark. So in the accessories, if you want to get like if you were to look at the XYZ workboard, if you wanted to throw in like a couple dials or something, so you had some different color options, or you wanted to drop in like one of these cool little artisan extras, that would be a good way to just bump it over the 150 mark. But if you do, super groupie, if you do want to place that order now, yeah, that's perfect. If you're at 149, just go ahead and place it, and that'll be perfect. But if you're at 149 with the shipping, I'll maybe just get some clarification on that. But that should be all good. Yeah, we'll go ahead and see how we go with that. Awesome. Yeah, thanks Workladder for clarifying. Yeah. That's all good. So yeah, if you want to just add something to make it so it's not including the shipping to get to the 150 mark, but also if you do place an order on the stream at all, that still gets you onto that giveaway wheel. But if you place the 150, then you can choose giveaway wheel or the free desk mat. So those options are both there. You'd love a red dial in the future. We'll take note of that. Thank you, Super Gooby. And I'll definitely keep an eye on that for future. That would be good. Alrighty, what else we got? Just a reminder, guys, we do ship worldwide, so anyone in the world can order one of our boards. We do have right here in front of me the XYZ workboard. So this is an $89 board, and if anyone wants to join the giveaway today, any order on the website will get you an entry. But we do also have a free desk mat available for anybody who places an order over $150. So the desk mats, look, there's a few different options. We've got the knob desk mat here. A lot of people are really keen on the Workladder desk mat at the moment. This one is cutting mat desk mat, designed to look really nice on a desk with a keyboard that's fit in such a way that a lot of desk mats, the cutting mats are like real big sizes or not really aesthetic for a desk space. So these ones are set up to match and complement the ratios, I guess, of a keyboard. Keep dropping in the comments, guys, any questions you have about the boards whilst we're here. I'm happy to help you out. As I said, we've got this Workladder XYZ workboard in front of me here. So this one is available for $89 on the Workladder website. Ordered, you'd love the work mat. That's awesome, Super Goofy. If you just go ahead and drop your order number in the chat for me, I'll go ahead and write it down. Thank you very much for your order, we appreciate it. And then just drop in the order in the chat as well, what you've ordered, so we can be excited for you for whatever's coming your way. 247 442. Thank you for dropping that order. Appreciate it very much. And look forward to hearing about how you go with the product. Let me know as well what you've ordered so I can pull it up and show people what you've gone ahead and chosen. Is it maybe one of these boards in front of me here? XYZ work boards. And that is awesome. Let's see, just making sure we're not missing any comments. If you're tuning in over on TikTok or Instagram, Frame and Creator Micro wired one, nice, very good. So that one is here, Frame and Creator Micro. Sorry, that's the wrong one. Frame and Creator Micro is this one here. So this guy is the one that Super Goopy's just ordered, so that will be coming to him shortly. So these guys are currently in stock and ready to ship, so if you place an order for one of these, they'll be on their way to you shortly. And Super Goopy's getting a free desk mat added to that one as well. So if you place an order on the stream today, whilst we're hanging out, then you can get some free stuff added to your order. So one of these free desk mats on the way to Super Goopy. And if you just want to let me know over on Instagram, Super Goopy, what color preference you have for that desk mat. So we have the option between green and black, and then we also have grey and black. So just let me know which you'd like to choose, and we will add the correct one to your order. Awesome. So just let me know if you have a preference, otherwise we can choose for you, but go ahead and let me know. Big shout out to Super Goopy for placing your order. Free desk mat coming your way. So let's just continue answering any questions we have. Green and black. Sweet, I'll write that one down for you. Green / black. It's a good choice. I'm a fan of the green black as well myself. That's the one I would choose if I was choosing my free desk mat. Thanks again for placing the order. If anyone else is around and wants to place an order on the website for any of our products, just let me know. Tanzania, amazing stuff. You guys have an Amazon shop. Unfortunately, we don't have an Amazon shop. We do still ship worldwide, so it should be possible for you to get something from us if you are interested, straight from the website. So let me know if there's any further questions about that. If I can help you with figuring out how it would work to order on the website for you, I can definitely give you a hand. But we do ship worldwide, so it shouldn't be a problem to order from Tanzania, I don't believe. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Throw in the chat any questions you have or where you're tuning in from, and we are here just hanging out talking about keyboards. We have the XYZ work ladder XYZ workboard in front of me here. So this is $89 for anyone who's interested, and we have a bunch of other boards as well. We've got things like the Creator Micro here, Creator Micro 2, so some super cool products. We're welcome to answer any questions about, if you guys have any questions. Nice, thanks Work Ladder. So that's a good clarification. So Monotheer, the price that we have on the website includes any duties, so you don't have any surprise expenses when it arrives at the door. So that is super helpful to know as well. Sorry if my video feed is a little bit delayed to you guys sometimes on Instagram. It's like 20 seconds or so behind, so I answer your question, but you won't get to hear it for a few more minutes or seconds. Thanks Super Goopy, thank you for your order, we appreciate it very much, and enjoy the rest of your work day. And we'll be here when you tune in next time. Alrighty, keep dropping any questions you guys have into the chat if you're over on TikTok or Instagram, or on YouTube as well. Just go ahead and let us know what questions you guys might have about any of the Work Ladder products. If you want me to give you a little type test as well to listen to the board, I can go ahead and do that now actually if you like. So just give a bit of a listen to the keys. Some people like to hear what they sound like for ordering something. just a little bit of a sound test as well for you guys. If you want any more of that, just let me know. Throw in the chat, guys, any questions you have about the boards, and if you have any questions about the giveaway as well, throw them in the chat. And we're here to just hang out and answer questions. Just a reminder for anyone who's just jumped on, we do ship worldwide, and we do have this product obviously here in front of me is the XYZ workboard, but we've got a bunch of stuff on the website. So go ahead and throw any questions you guys might have about the products, just throw them in the chat for me. And then that XYZ numpad giveaway is available for anyone who wants to place an order whilst we're on the stream today. We've had one order already, and if you do place an order over $150, then you do get the option to get a free desk mat added to your order as well. So there's kind of two options I feel like to recommend is either go with the purchasing something over $150, you get one of these free desk mats added to your order, or you could buy a desk mat and you can get added to the giveaway for that XYZ numpad, which looks like this up here. So that's what the XYZ numpad looks like. Sudak, so you're looking for XYZ keyboard that you'll use every day. Will it be comfortable, or is this better for some of the creators? I'm pretty comfortable using it. It's the kind of thing where just like any keyboard, I think, it's gonna be like take a little bit of getting used to. If you're used to a really big board, you just have to get comfy with using the small space, but it's not an issue for me at all. And it is really handy to have those like customizations. We can set those up as well, but if you are using it for more of an everyday keyboard and you're just typing, then it's perfectly fine. Like all the keys are there, and I've not had any issues. Just like a little bit of time just to get used to how keys move is just like a normal thing for any keyboard that you purchase. Just getting used to how those keys type is probably like a helpful thing to be doing. But it doesn't take long. Like only like if you sit down for 10-15 minutes and just typing, you'll get really comfortable really quickly. So that's what I found with the board. So hopefully that helps answer your question. So yeah, no worries. Thank you for the question, Sudak. If you want me to answer anything else or do any more type tests, if you want me to demo anything like setting up shortcuts, I can try and do some of that for you. But yeah, if you have any more questions, reminder, if you place that order, do get added to the giveaway, or you can get one of those free desk mats as well, so that's also an option. So what else? Yeah, I'll probably say if anyone's tuning in and you are interested in the giveaways, my recommendation would be either go ahead and place order over $150 will get you in the range to get one of these free desk mats, which is super cool. And if you place an order for something under $150, so if you wanted to order a desk mat, which are a super cool product, then you will get added to the giveaway for the XYZ numpad. So you get popped on the wheel, we'll spin it up, and if it lands on your name, you do get to go home with an XYZ numpad. But if you don't land on it the first try, anyone else who places an order later after you, your name still be on there, and you're still in the draw to win for each of those consecutive spins. So let us know, guys, if you are interested in the product. Any questions about the product you have, just throw them in the chat, and I'll happily answer them whilst we're on the stream today, and we can get you sorted with something that you can take home. Thank you to everyone tuning in today, and shout out again to Super Goopy, who placed an order for one of the Framer Creator Micros, which is one of these boards on the website here. Framer Creator Micro, so those currently $179 for the Pro Wireless model. And if you have any questions about any of the boards, throw them in the chat. We've got a bunch of different options. We've got options for people that want something, just get that sizing right. Something for like a kind of macro pad to sit next to your keyboard. These Creator Micros are a great option for that. Just trying to get some good pictures. Nice. So any questions about boards like that, just let me know. All of those keys are customizable and able to be mapped to different programs depending on what you're doing. So we've got over on YouTube, Krish, I love your keyboard, it's expensive in India. So if you're wanting a cheaper option, we do have some really cool boards, and some of them are on the more expensive range because we do make some really high quality, nice keyboards, and so they obviously are expensive because of that. But if you are interested in something a little bit cheaper, a great option is the one I have in front of me here, which is $89. So a little bit cheaper, a little bit more affordable. And it's a really cool board. So this is one of the XYZ work boards here just in front of me. So this is what they come like, and you get to put it together yourself, like a little bit of a Lego experience. So you can see that exploded view up here. That one is how it comes if you order the $89 kit. Then you get to kind of screw it together yourself. Everything is there to be able to make it and put it together, and there's all the instructions, but that's how that one works. Krish, hopefully that's, if you have any other questions about the board, let me know and I'll happily give you a hand. And yeah, if you are interested in something around like a cheaper price point, this is the one to look at. So hopefully that is helpful. Throw in the chat, guys, if you have any further questions. Just gonna go make sure I'm not missing any comments. Let me just find. Alrighty, let me just get it up. We do ship to India, yes, so shipping worldwide. So we do ship anywhere in the world at the moment, so that is, yes, answer is yes, so that we do ship to India. And if you have any more questions about that, Krish, thanks for dropping those questions in. Please go ahead and drop some more if you have more questions. And I'm just making sure I'm not missing any comments at the moment, so if I'm looking a bit busy. Drop those comments or questions in the chat if you have an Instagram. So we do have anything you guys have in terms of questions, go ahead and drop them. That's what we're here to answer today. And we have a few announcements. We've got some giveaways to do, so if you guys are tuning in and you're interested in jumping on the giveaway, any orders on the website whilst we're on the stream today, just drop your order number in. We'll put them on that giveaway wheel. We'll spin it up for a chance to win one of these XYZ numpads, so one of these little boards here. Those ones are available to win. So if you guys are interested in jumping on that giveaway, just let me know, and we can set you guys. Oh no, we can set you guys up with a spot on the giveaway wheel. But yeah, so that's how that one's going to work. The way it works is actually quite cool. You get to pop your name on the wheel, and then we'll spin it up for you guys. Chris, no worries. Purchase for store, and do you guys do giveaways? So hopefully this is answering your question. The giveaway currently is set up so that you'll pop your name on the wheel. We'll spin it up once you order, like right away. So we'll see if you can win that XYZ numpad straight away. And if you don't win on that first spin, your name is going to stay on the wheel for consecutive spins. So you can see here Blake's already on the wheel from a previous order. The next order that goes on will spin it up, and if it lands in your name, you get to go home with the board. But if the next person orders, your name will still be there, and we'll spin it up, and if it lands in your name, obviously you can go home with that board still. So you get more than one spin of the wheel basically the earlier you hop on the wheel. Hopefully that answers your question, Chris. So that's the giveaway. The other option we have is for any orders over $150, we will go ahead and add a free desk mat to your order. So that's one of these work ladder desk mats here. So any order over $150, we'll get one of these free desk mat added as well. So it depends on what you're wanting to order and what product you're interested in. I would say if you're ordering something over $150, you get one of these free desk mats, and then the other option is if you want to get onto the wheel to spin, but you don't want to spend over $150, you could order a desk mat, and then you can get onto that free giveaway wheel as well. So something like that is a good way to look. We also have some apparel as well, so t-shirts, which you can order on the website as well. Those guys are in stock at the moment, I do believe, so those are ready to ship. So if you're interested in a t-shirt or something like that, that also gets you an entry into the giveaway too. Yes, you can pay in rupees. So you'll check out when you check out online. The online checkout will sort payment for you from whatever you pay, and it will convert the currency for you, I believe. So there shouldn't be an issue paying in rupees. That should be all good. Thanks guys for tuning in, for all the questions. Appreciate it. Keep dropping any questions you guys might have in the chat, and we'll happily help you out. Yes, thank you over on Instagram, Barf. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It is available. We do ship worldwide, so it is available in India. So you can order from anywhere in the world. But yeah, India, it is available to purchase. So let me know if there's any products in particular that you're interested in. So that's this board I have here in front of me is the XYZ work board. So that's an $89 board. I can pull that up on the website for if you like. So it looks like this. So that one is $89, and it is available shipping worldwide. So it is available in India. So thanks for the question over on Instagram. So if you have any questions about these boards, if you want any more close-ups of the keyboard, etc., I'm happy to give you guys some demos if you're looking to get some info before you order. Mac Studio on Instagram, love the products, appreciate it. If you have any questions about them at all, we do have giveaway as well at the moment for anyone who places an order on the stream. So if any of you guys are thinking about getting a product, now's the time to do it. Let me know and I can help you walk through if there's any questions you have about them. Mac Studio, if you want to buy one now, they're $89. You can see here on the website, and you will get added to our giveaway as well if you place an order on the stream. And if your order is over $150, you have the choice to either go in the giveaway or to get a free desk mat added to your order. So the desk mats look like this one here. Those ones are available to get added to your order if you spend over $150. And if you spend $150 under $150, then you get added to our XYZ numpad giveaway. So anyone who orders on stream, you get your name onto that wheel and we'll spin it up. And if you land on your name, then you guys will go ahead and get a free XYZ numpad, which looks like that one there. So that's what's currently on. If you're interested in any of the other products, we do have a whole bunch of keyboards on the website. So we've got things like the Creator Micro here. We've got the Nomad E2 and the Knob 1 keyboard, so a bunch of different options. If you're interested in something, Mac Studio, if you would like me to help you with answering any questions about something you want to order, let me know. And if you let me know your order number once you've placed the order today, then we'll go ahead and add a free gift or give you guys a spot in the giveaway. So let me know if I can help you at all. Brandon the Cool Guy, what's my favorite keyboard and why? I'm a big fan of this XYZ numpad, XYZ workboard. I'll give you, I don't really want to answer your question like too much in terms of like what's the best keyboard, because they all have their own purposes. So what I would say is like definitely let me know what you use your keyboard for, and I can let you know what my favorite keyboard is for your use case. But for me, this keyboard's been really good as a simple and affordable keyboard that you can just use for whatever you like to use it for. Basically, just for like typing or for setting up like different shortcuts and things. It has all the layers that I can change through, so I can set it up for editing on Premiere Pro and stuff like that. But basically, I'd say it's an excellent board if you want something a little bit more affordable. I'm a big fan of both the Nomad E2 and the Knob 1. I would say, I'm trying to think through like what the feel is, but I feel like if you're spending a lot of time on your keyboard, Nomad E2, well, Nomad E is also a super cool board too, but Nomad E2 is kind of just the updated version of it. So great option for if you're spending a lot of time working at your keyboard and you want to have some of those extra functionality of customizing the keys, doing shortcuts and having different layers set up on the board. Super nice. And then if you want something like kind of like more like I feel like it's kind of like a Macintosh experience of like that super clean and like premium experience, still with all the functionality, then your Knob 1 is like an awesome board to go with. So I don't know, Brandon, so sorry, that's a bit of a long-winded answer, Brandon, but hopefully that's helpful. Saw you a long time ago and recorded it for being the most unique keyboard I've ever seen. Appreciate it. it's always awesome to hear some cool feedback from people, so we appreciate letting you know. Brandon, if you are interested in any of the boards, or if you have a particular use case that you want to use it for, let me know in the chat and I'll happily help you out. And Mac Studio over on Instagram, again, just a reminder, if you are looking to place an order whilst we're streaming today, let me know. I can help you with choosing products, any questions you might have with it, and we can drop you some free stuff if you place an order on the stream. Just let me know your order number. So let me just catch up with you guys, make sure I'm not missing any comments. Krish, hopefully if you're still around and if you're interested in placing an order still, sorry for missing that message from you, Krish. Yes, you can DM us on Instagram, so you certainly can do that if you have any questions. And if you want me to help you out with any particular questions still, let me know. But yeah, definitely if you need to ask us something else, just go ahead and DM us on Instagram, that's not a problem. Brandon, just for editing and common computer use, so if you're editing common computer use, then there's kind of a bit of flexibility in what you choose. The thing I would probably think about is what your budget is for a keyboard, and I would probably go with whatever product is going to be both within your budget and then also fit some of the needs you might have. So if you wanted to have something that's more affordable but still has those customizable functionalities, then the XYZ workboard is a really good option. And so if you're just doing, like, if you're using it for common computer use, then like I wouldn't recommend you get a Creator Micro because you want to have the full typing experience ability. So like that is still an option if you wanted something that isn't for general computer use. But if you are wanting something for general computer stuff, I would probably recommend the Nomad E2, and it's a great kind of versatile board. It has that like slightly bigger profile, so you have a bit more room to breathe compared to the XYZ board. And then if you are wanting, like I said, that more kind of like plush premium experience still with the functionality of the other boards, then the Knob one is a good option. So I definitely, if you're leaning any particular direction, or you have like a particular thing like, oh, I'm not sure about this, let me know. I'll happily help you out. So I appreciate the questions and comments everywhere. So if I missed Barrel for your question, is the workmat available in custom size? We only offer the size that we have on the site at the moment. So the reason for that, the way we designed it is so that it actually fits kind of the ratios that look really nice with a keyboard and with the size of a desk usually, because a lot of the cutting mats that you order are designed for cutting mats, not for desk mats. And so they come in all funky different shapes and sizes that don't really look nice on your desk. So we chose this particular size specifically to make sure it looks really nice on a desk and in a workspace. Hopefully that kind of answers like why we do it like that. Avia over on Instagram, hello, welcome, thanks for tuning in. Mac Studio as well, let me know if you're still looking at some products for the website. If there's any questions I can answer for you guys. Brandon, what do you mean by customizable features of the XYZ? So what I mean by that is I can set up these boards, these keys, to be able to do different functions depending on what I want them to do, basically. So I can set them up to be macro keys, which means that like if I want to select this key here and I want it to actually do a sequence of actions. So if I want to just making sure I'm not missing any questions. Barf, thank you for the question about the work mats. I'm not sure if there's plans for custom sizes. I don't believe there is. I reckon we'll probably stick with the set size, but let me know like why you're interested in custom size. Back to answering question for Brandon. So I can set up this key, let's say, like I can have this key here, I can set that up to do a sequence of actions. So if I want to have my PIN for my computer to log into my computer, if I want to map that to this particular key, I can do that. So I can just hit this key and it puts in my PIN. I can even say put in my PIN and hit enter, and so I can actually set it up to do like a custom function. And then the other thing I can also do with this particular board is I have these different layers, and so I can swap to this layer is layer 3. We've got layer 1 here, also layer 1 here, layer 2 here, and layer 3 here. So if I want to swap to layer 3 and then use this button again for a different function, I can do that. So I can go ahead and have this as my passcode, and it puts my passcode in, hits enter. But if I hit this button and then hit it, I can do that, like screenshot my page. And so that's what I mean by customizing the boards. Thanks Workladder for popping that additional info in for Barrett about the custom sized work mats. So hopefully that's answering your question, Brandon. So I can actually even give you a bit of a demo. So at the moment, like this key is just regular kind of like escape key. So if I'm like typing and then I want to escape, you can see there I've just like gone out of typing. So I can say hello and then I can say escape. That's what that does. But if I hit this button here and this one here, then it actually sends me into screenshot mode like that. So you can see what that looks like. So I've already set this one up so that if I hold this layer key and hit this button, it takes me into screenshot ability. And the way I've done this, the reason I like it is because now I can just hit that same button again and that hits escape, so I can get out of my screenshot. So I can easily just, like, because sometimes you like go to screenshot and then you realize you started in the wrong spot and you've got to do it again, and so you just hit the same button again and you can go again. Hopefully that like shows you a little bit of how it works. So it is pretty cool. Thank you for all the questions and interest, Brandon, over on TikTok. So hopefully that's been helpful. Keep dropping any questions you guys have. Chris, sorry if I missed that message that you talked to your dad about because you want a keyboard. Fair enough. Yeah, let us know if you have any further questions, Chris. Appreciate you jumping on and asking a bunch of questions. Van Shop on Instagram, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Hello. Avia over on Instagram. Let us know. Go ahead and drop us a DM if you are interested in creating some content or something for us. We often do little collabs with people, so if you're ever interested, if anyone's ever interested in doing like a little product photo shoot or something, we have also some cool community stuff on Discord where you guys can post cool products or like pictures of your products that you've ordered with us. Keep dropping in those comments and questions, guys. I appreciate all the interest today. Let us know how you're doing. If there's any products you're interested in particular, let us know as well. And we'll be just running through any answers, any demos that you guys want to see today in the stream. But we're appreciating all of the comments. We've been super busy this morning, so it's been excellent. Brandon, if you are interested in placing an order on the stream at all today, just remind, if you let me know your order number, we can add some free gifts to your order if you order on stream. And we also have this XYZ numpad giveaway as well for anyone that's interested in one of those. Barrett, hopefully that's answered your question from earlier about the custom desk mat sizes. And just that MOQ number is going to be the reason that we can't do those for people. But yeah, guys, keep dropping any questions you have into the chat for me and I'll happily help you out as best as I can. I'll try not to miss any questions. If I do, just throw it in a second time and I'll happily catch up on it. What we're going to do now actually is might do like a little like type session. I'll just have a little bit of a type away on the keyboard and you guys can have a bit of a listen to see what it sounds like. Thanks Evia for dropping a DM about creative stuff. Appreciate it. If we can make something work, then that'd be awesome. I don't actually look at the DMs myself, so someone from the team will be getting back to you on that one. But appreciate you jumping in and dropping a DM. Guys, if you're just jumping in with us, we're just chatting about the Workladder keyboards. We've got any questions we can answer. We've got some giveaway options for you guys if you want to place an order whilst we're streaming today. And just a few things for people that maybe have just found us. We do ship worldwide, so worldwide shipping for any of the products that we have. So wherever you're tuning in from, we will ship to you. And then other than that, if you guys have any questions, just drop them in the chat. My name's Josiah. happily help you out, and we'll answer as many questions as we can. But that's what we're doing today. So we're chatting about this keyboard. Here's the Worklouder XYZ workboard, and that is available to order on the website here. So it looks like that. When you order it, it comes in that exploded format, and you get to put it together yourself, kind of like a Lego set kind of deal, which is lots of fun. That's what I've done with this keyboard here, and it is $89 for one of those. But if you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop them in. It's PXR Teak over on Instagram. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the follow. Nice. I appreciate you jumping in and having a chat with us. Currently designing a compact, non-invasive health scanner. Super cool. Appreciate that you enjoy our products, and I wish you well with your endeavors. It sounds really cool. Appreciate you jumping on and dropping us a comment. Guys, if you have any questions at all, just throw them in the chat, and I'll happily help you out. If you guys have anything in particular that you're interested in ordering, happily answer those questions. My name's Josiah if you're just tuning in, and we're just talking about these XYZ workboards at the moment, but we are happy to chat about any of the particular questions you guys might have about any other products from the site. Oh, you're Chris from YouTube. Nice. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in again. Appreciate it. Alrighty. Whilst we're here, if we do have any more questions, guys, just go ahead and drop them in the chat. Appreciate the DMs, guys. Lots of DMs. Drop us a follow if you've just found us and you want to make sure you can see any more of our new products as they keep coming out, or any announcements about our current products. For a bunch of different options on the website here, so go ahead and let me know if you have any questions about any of the particular products that we have. Let me know if you guys are interested in, we've got a new product that's recently dropped, which is the desk mats, which is super cool. Marco, do you have keyboards compatible with Surface Pro for contractors? Let me just confirm that I'm thinking correctly of what Surface Pro is. But I do believe that should be possible. So let me see. That's right. The Surface Pro is just those devices from Microsoft. And yes, that should be not a problem. So I do believe it should be completely fine and compatible to use these keyboards. Especially depending on the only thing to consider is like if you get a wired board like the one I have in front of me here, USB-C. So as long as it has that USB-C port, you should be fine. I do believe that they do have those. If you buy a wireless board, then it should be completely fine. So that shouldn't be an issue at all for you, Marco. Appreciate the question though. Should be fine. If there's any other restraints, if there's for some reason being a contractor, if your Surface Pro is locked down or something, let me know. Oh man, I've lost the live. I'm just going to be, if anyone is tuning in on YouTube and TikTok, let me know if you have any questions. I'm just going to be getting our Instagram stream back up again. So we're just getting that set up again. But drop any questions you guys have in the chat. Happily help you out. Alrighty. So if you guys are jumping in on TikTok or on YouTube, just let me know. If you have any questions about the boards or anything that we do over at Worklouder, and we're just in the middle of setting up our Instagram stream again. So to anyone who was on Instagram and just got booted off, but it can't be helped. Instagram sometimes just cuts off the stream. which is a little bit lame. We're going to be sticking around here for a little bit longer before we finish up, so if you guys have any more questions before we disappear, let me know, drop them in the chat. And we do have, just a reminder, XYZ numpad giveaway for anyone who places an order on the stream for anything that you purchase. But if you place an order over $150, then there is a free work ladder desk mat to get added to your order as well. So that one is available to be given out for free. So we give those ones to anyone who places an order over $150 as a free gift. If you let us know your order number in the chat, then we'll add that one for you. Looks like Instagram is back up, so hopefully we've got that all sorted, which is good. Let me know, guys, if you're tuning in on Instagram, if you've just hopped on, throw in the chat, say hello, let us know what you're up to. Appreciate you jumping on. Let's just make sure everything's ready to go. Just a reminder, guys, if my music or anything is ever too loud, just throw it in the chat as well. Just let me know so you can hear properly. I just don't want to, sometimes it's hard for me to know exactly what you guys are hearing and what you guys can't or can hear. So if you're just jumping in over on TikTok or YouTube or Instagram, throw in the chat. Let me know what you guys are up to. I think Instagram is back up. Very nice. Z Elk over on Instagram. When's it release? Let me know which particular product you're looking at. So if you're looking at the desk mat, these ones are going to be shipping in Q2, so they're currently on the pre-order stage. So Q2 is the middle of the year. That's when they'll be shipping. Grayson, thanks for jumping on. Welcome to the chat. And if you're looking at the shipping timelines for any of the other products that we have, things like the Creator Micro, these guys are currently in stock and ready to ship right away. And XYZ workboards, any of the info you need is going to be just down here on the website. So I'll just move that so you guys can see. These guys are going to be shipping in March, so you can always just check when the shipping dates is on the website. But if you have a particular question, let me know. XYZ, so yeah, the XYZ board, these guys are shipping out in March. So if you place an order now, that'll pop you at the front of the queue, ready to ship in a couple of weeks. So that is the way to go. Grayson, free stuff. We will give you guys a free gift, so you get a free work ladder desk mat if you place an order over $150. So that is one of these work ladder desk mats here. So these guys, we will add one for free to your order if you place an order over $150. And we do also have, for any orders placed on the website, even if it's under $150 on the stream, we'll go ahead and add your name to the wheel for this XYZ numpad giveaway. So that's this XYZ numpad. That one is available to be won for free if you place an order on the stream today. Let me just see. Dolphin totally can use these for gaming. You can set them up and customize shortcuts to do specific things for particular games you're playing as well. So I'm just making sure I'm not missing too many. There's lots of comments coming in, so appreciate it. Dolphin, they're not going to wear quickly if you use them for gaming. There shouldn't be an issue with that at all. Yeah, the keys are high quality and not made so they'll wear out. So that's not going to be an issue at all. And they also are, if you do have interest in customizing your keys, these keys are able to be swapped out. So you can pull off a key cap and swap it out to a different one as well. So if you just for fun want to change your keys and you want to add some different ones, add some variation, have a little bit of color variation on your keys, you can definitely swap them out as well. So I've got a whole bunch of spare key sets over here, so you can see all these key sets here. You can just swap those ones out nice and easy, so that's what those ones look like. And then you've got things like these dials you can swap out as well, have different options for those. Let me know, guys, if you are interested in placing an order on the stream today. We will give you guys some free gifts if you let me know your order number. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm just trying to catch up on some questions. Workboards set to ship next month. Yes, Dotterfin, hopefully that answers your question about gaming. Marco, the question about compatible for Service Pro contractors, yes, that should be completely fine. And why have I got? So Tony, which game have you been playing lately? Dolphin. Awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. If I've missed any of your questions, just go ahead and throw them in the chat again. Appreciate all the questions, guys. If you are interested in placing an order on the stream today, let me know, and we'll go ahead and answer any questions you have about a particular board. And just a reminder as well, we do ship worldwide, so anyone in the world, we will ship to you. Trying to see. I think I missed whatever Odie Lift's first question was. So I'm sorry if I missed that one. Oh yeah, sorry. Can I connect this keyboard to the iPad? Yes. So that was the answer. Yes to that question for Odilif. Hopefully that was helpful. Dotafin, let us know what games you've been playing recently, and then we can definitely hook you up with a keyboard that's going to be good for that as well. Meta, thanks for tuning in. Hello over on Instagram. Thanks for the comment. Let's just make sure we're not missing any. AQ5295 on Instagram, welcome as well. Hello. Let's just make sure we're not missing anybody. Alrighty. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Drop in the chat any questions you guys have. Let me know what you guys where you guys are tuning in from. I'm from Australia, and we've got the team over at Work Loud also hanging out in the comments over in Canada. Mule row photo, with your shortcut mapping, can you bind the same scroll dial to your system volume app controls? Yes. Yeah, so that's correct. So at the moment, so this particular dial here, I have that to my volume at the moment. So that's going to be volume up and down. You can see up on the screen up there. You can see the volume going up and down. I'm going to keep it down because I've got music playing for you guys. But the same dial I can set to scroll different things as well. So app controls is definitely able to be done. So you can set them up so that it does different things on different applications, which is a cool function. And you can also set it up to do different things on different layers of the keyboard. So I have these buttons here, and they swap to different layers. So I've got layer 1, layer 2, and layer 3. You can see the lights, so just a visual indication of which layer I'm swapping to. I've got it set up so that the different layers will do different functions. So I'll see if I can find some way of demonstrating them for you, because I've got let me just, I can actually, let me maybe show you guys. Oh no, sorry. Just finding a convenient way to demonstrate. So I've got it basically set up so that scroll, this dial here is able to do a couple different things. It does volume normally. I can swap it to a layer where it does a scroll up and down the page as well. And then I've got it for a function where it's gonna, I've basically set it up for Premiere Pro, so I can scroll along the timeline and I can zoom in and out of the timeline as well. So if I was to demonstrate for you guys, like scrolling up and down the page, let me just pull up something where I can do that for you. So I'll just pull up the website here. So just here, if I hold down the layer 1 option and then I move my dial, I've set it so it will scroll, and it's nice to be able to scroll in consistent increments sometimes, because otherwise you can get a bit lost in the scrolling on a mouse or whatever else. So I've set it up to scroll like that, and then also it does volume if I release that key, and I've also set it up to do some other functions as well, but hopefully that answers your question. Yes, so mule row photo, let me know if that is answering your question. So you can totally set it up to change tabs or scroll pages, whatever else you wanted to do, and you do have that ability to customize what those different things are. So hopefully that answers your question. If you are interested in ordering one of those boards today, we will have some free gifts that we can add to your order, so just let me know. If you're interested in something in particular, if you're interested in this XYZ workboard, we do ship worldwide as well, and so XYZ workboard's available here on the website for $89. If you've got any more questions, throw them in the chat and I'll happily help you out. If you want more demos or anything like that as well, if you want me to show you setting up some shortcuts, totally can do that too. And yeah, just a reminder, Mulro, if you do place an order on the stream today, we've got some free gifts to add to your order and or pop you into our XYZ numpad giveaway as well. So that one is for anyone who placed an order on the stream today. You just pop your order number in the chat. Shout out to Super Goopy who placed an order already for one of the Framer Creator Micros. Throw in the chat, guys, any questions you guys have. I'm just drinking my coffee whilst we're here, but I'm here to answer questions. If you guys want any more demos, if you want some little type demonstrations, I can do that too. You guys can give a little bit of a listen to the board, and you can just hear what it sounds like. So that's a little bit of a listen, a little bit of a type test for you guys. If you want me to do anything more like that, if you want any more demos of boards, just let me know. Throw that in the chat. My name is Josiah. We're doing a little work louder stream. We're chatting about XYZ workboard and any of the other boards from the Work Louder website. Any questions you guys might have. Sir Gregor over on TikTok, thanks for liking the live. If you guys want to hear more about Work Loud, if you want to give us a follow, we do also have a Discord community for anyone who's keen on the community side of things. We have some we have people post like photos and set their setups, everything like that, chat about the boards. What buttons does that keyboard sacrifice? F row works with function. So in terms of what buttons does a keyboard sacrifice, so because it is a smaller board, on another board you might have, I assume the F row is like the function row. So basically the way it's set up is you won't actually lose any functionality, but you just have to do it a little differently. So usually you might have kind of your letters, everything in your normal setup, and then you might have a row of numbers along the top, and those numbers usually have also some of your symbols where you hit shift and you hit the symbol rather than the number. The way this one works instead is you can see here that top row is going to have set up so that you have 3 different functions in that same key, and so it's 7, or it's U, or it's and obviously you can customize that as well to do different things, but basically if I hit a different layer, it's going to go to hit at 7 rather than to hit U. If that makes sense, hopefully that makes sense for you. And then we also have the ability to customize that to do different things. So I'll give you guys maybe a demo here over on just like search. So if I go ahead and hit this layer here, which is layer 2, and then I hit my P button, sorry. So P usually just goes like that. So hopefully you guys can see in the search bar. I know it's pretty small, but usually it's going to be a letter P like that. If I hit shift P, it's going to be capital P, and then if I hit this layer here, this is layer 2 for me. Layer 2 brings it to a 0, and if I hit layer 1, then it's going to be a bracket. Does that make sense? So you get to have all the functionality of all the keys, and then the other thing that you might not have is that additional layer on top of your letters, so your symbols and numbers, and that would be like your brightness functions and stuff like that. And the way you would set it up is you'd also still have that 3rd layer, and you would set it up so that you can have brightness functions on any keys that you want to customize to do so. So if I pop onto layer 3 here and I want like 0 to be brightness, like my 0 and 9 to be brightness, I can just set those up to map to brightness on layer 3. So you don't lose any functionality in particular, but you just do it a little differently. Sweet. Thank you for the questions, Mulro Photos. I appreciate you asking them, because that's what I'm here to answer. And if you want more demos or anything like that, more questions answered, just throw them in the chat and I'll happily continue answering. Yeah, keep dropping those questions in the chat, guys. Let me know where you're tuning in from. We do ship worldwide as well, so anywhere in the world you're tuning in from, we can help answer questions about the products for you. Yeah, we have some giveaways for anyone who wants to place an order on the stream, and we have some free gifts as well for anyone who places an order over $150. So the giveaway, the spin the wheel, is for anyone who wants to jump onto that with just any orders off the website. And if you order something over $150, we do have these free work ladder desk mats available to be gifted to you as well. We've got Super Goopy earlier ordered a Framer Creator Micro. He's going to get a free desk mat added to his order. So if you guys are interested in doing the same, then now is the chance. We've got a few more minutes before we wrap up the stream today, so if you do have any questions about the products that you want me to narrow down what you want to order, now is the time to do it. But keep throwing those questions in the chat, guys. Milro, hopefully that's been helpful. If you are interested in ordering, let me know and I can help you with the final stages of that. Keep dropping any questions you guys have into the chat, and if you're enjoying the stream, let me know what you are interested in particular, and if you'd like to see more from Work Louder, give us a follow as well. Go ahead and jump in our Discord community. Yeah, we've got a final few minutes before we wrap up, so now is the time to ask those last minute questions and drop order numbers. By the way, I forgot to mention, if you've placed an order recently, you can drop your order number in the chat, and we will add a free gift to your order as well. So even if you don't place an order on stream, if you place an order recently, please go ahead and let us know. And we'll add a little free gift for you guys for tuning in to the live stream. We want to encourage people to jump in and be involved and be a part of the community. So if you have placed an order recently, throw those order numbers in the chat for me, and I'll write them down, make a note of them, and I will add you guys a little gift if it hasn't shipped yet. So keep throwing those questions in the chat. Any questions you guys might have at all, just throw them in, and anything else you guys are interested in, just throw them in the chat as well. So I'll happily help you out. My name is Josiah. I'm tuning in from Australia. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. And we are currently just going through some of the Work Louder products that we have here. So we've got this XYZ workboard in front of me. Super cool little board. And if you guys have any questions about it in particular, just let me know. So currently just hanging out with you guys, answering questions about it. Just making sure I'm not missing any comments or questions from people. If you've just jumped in to join us, let me know what you guys are tuning in for. Any questions that you have in particular, throw them in the chat, and I'll hopefully help you guys out. But what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little type test, I feel like, because I haven't done one of those in a while. I'm going to expose how good I am at typing, but it gives you guys a little bit of a chance to see the keyboard in action. So I'm going to use monkey type because that's nice and easy. We're going to go ahead and set it up. But drop in the comments, guys, any questions you have whilst I'm doing this. I'll happily help answer them. Alrighty, 62 words per minute, 93% accuracy. Let me know in the chat if that's really lame or any good. I'm not really sure where I sit in the scale of typing goodness. But that's a little type test, a little bit of a sound test for you guys to be able to hear what the board sounds like. And just a reminder, if you guys are interested in placing an order with Work Louder, we do ship worldwide. I'm very keen to chat with you guys about what some of the benefits of these boards are. So let me know in the chat, like what kind of things you guys use your keyboards for, if there's any particular functions that you guys have day to day that you use boards for, if you guys are editing or if you're like working typing day to day on your computer, or if you guys are gaming, any of those functions, let me know. Throw in the chat, guys. We will happily help you out with answering any questions about the boards. But basically, if you guys let me know what you guys do day to day with your boards, I'm keen to chat about like how the work ladder boards will benefit you in that way, because a lot of the time people view a new purchase as like, oh, it's just going to cost me like however many dollars. But I think it's always an important thing to consider is if you get something that is going to benefit your workflow day to day, especially if you're a professional, you're editing or you're a creator of any kind, you're spending a lot of time on a keyboard. If you can do something that's going to actually improve your workflow a little bit, the dividends that pay off from that are huge. So you can go ahead and like place an order for something that's going to save you like maybe even 5 minutes a day. But like 5 minutes a day across a year's work is obviously a huge amount. So if you guys drop in the chat anything in particular you guys use your boards for, if you're interested in a keyboard for whatever reason, throw in the chat what you use it for, and I'll happily chat through like how shortcuts and things can set up to improve your work experience day to day. But as I said, if you guys are interested in placing an order, or if you've placed an order recently, we also have some free gifts to add to your order, so just go ahead and throw them in the chat. Any questions you have about the boards. But if you've placed an order recently, throw your order number in the chat, and we will add a little free gift as well. So we've got these work ladder desk mats as well. Reminder about those, they're $59 on the website at the moment. If you order one of those, you'll get popped into the giveaway for one of these free XYZ numpads. So that one there is available to win. We'll pop your name on the wheel, we'll spin it up, woo, which I haven't got to do for a little bit, so I'm keen for someone to place an order just so I can give that spin it up, and if it lands in your name, you get to go home with one of the XYZ numpads. And you can see here Blake's placed an order already, and you can go ahead and leave your name's going to be staying on that giveaway wheel, and you'll go ahead and spin each time the next person orders too, so you get more chances. Alright, a couple questions coming in. It's PXRT, I think that's Krish. Thanks for tuning in. Can you add a scroll function to the knob? Totally, yes. Yeah, so I've got it set up right now so you can have it as a scroll function. It's really easy to do, so you can just customize it. So I've got it set up so it's volume right now. You can see there on my screen, changes the volume. But if I hit this little layer button here, it changes it to scrolling. So if I'm working or whatever, you can easily set it up to have different functions even for the same knob, which is super cool. J2X over on Instagram as well. You think you can get a free keyboard? Well, you totally can if you place an order on the website. If you go over desk mat, $59 for one of those. We'll add you to this wheel and we'll spin it up. And if you land on your name, you'll get a free XYZ numpad. So you get one of these little keyboards. So there is free stuff to be won. And all you gotta do is place an order on the website for a product. So even if it's something a little bit more affordable, like one of these desk mats for $59, we have a bunch of other accessories too. We've got apparel, so Lost in Transit t-shirts as well. These guys, they're super cool. They're super well designed. But if you place an order for something like that, then you do also get added to the wheel for the giveaway. Keep dropping any of those questions, guys, in the chat, and I'll happily help you out. Appreciate all the questions. It's PXR Teak. Let me know in the chat if that answered your question about like scrolling, etc. Because hopefully it did. And if not, I hopefully can answer more questions, or I can give you some more clarification on that one. So I'm just pulling up the XYZ. So this is the board here that I've got in front of me on the website. So $89 for one of these guys, just here. So that's what they look like on the website. You guys can go ahead and check it out for yourself as well. And just a reminder, if you do place that order on the stream today, we've got a few more minutes before we finish up, but those ones are going to be putting you in the draw to win one of the free XYZ numpads. yeah, hopefully that was helpful. So you do just have that ability to do volume. Sorry guys that sometimes the video is a little bit delayed on Instagram, so I see your comment, I answer it, and then like the video takes 20 seconds to get to my answer because it's a little bit delayed. But yeah, so the scroll functions are super easy to set up with those boards, but any function that you want to set up you can do, and then we've got the volume there too. So hopefully that has helped answer questions. Keen to keep answering more. If you guys have more questions, just keep dropping them in the chat. Let's see, alrighty. Let me know guys if you have any more questions about the boards, throw them in the chat for me. Alrighty. So I'm just checking if I haven't missed anything on TikTok or YouTube. Nope, looking all good there as far as I can tell. Alrighty. Keep throwing those comments, questions. Thanks. It's PX Arctic. Are you interested in pulling the trigger in the order today, or are you still hanging out to wait to see if you can manage that? Let me know in the chat as well. Yeah, more questions guys. Thanks for tuning in. We are doing a little bit of a work ladder stream this morning, if you guys have any questions about the boards, my name's Josiah. We do have shipping worldwide for work ladder boards, we do have options as well for a bunch of different boards too. So if you guys want to go ahead and have a check out of the website, we've got things like the Creator Micro, which are these little macro pads, those guys are super cool as an extra board to add to your setup, where you can have it specifically for like your editing flow, things like that. And you guys can go ahead and use it for like day-to-day, like extra shortcuts that you want to have separate from your kind of workflow on your main keyboard. DZ, is it spill proof from liquids? No, I wouldn't go ahead and spill your liquids on the board, so I'd probably say I would be cautious using it in spaces where you might get water on the boards. They're not really meant for underwater use. Thank you for the relevant questions. And XYZ workboard is also available on the website here, so that's the one I have in front of me. That says the XYZ workboard, so these ones are $89. This is a great option if you want something a little bit more affordable and still super functional in terms of all those extra customization abilities, and still super sleek, cool board. So like you can kind of have a bit of a close-up of that one there. Looks super sleek. So that's what the board looks like. We've got the LEDs under the keycaps, and then also underneath the board as well. So you can customize those to be whatever color you like. Have a setup. You can set them to change color, stay color. So at the moment these guys are slowly swapping through colors, and so you can kind of see. You can see that like underglow there as well is separate to the keycaps up the top there. So those guys, super cool little addition as well. And then you've got obviously your keys as normal. You've got different layers, so if you look here at the end, you've got these layers. Currently, if there's no lights, it means it's on layer 0, and if you pop that button there, that's layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, and you can set those up so that each of the keys have a bunch of different functions, so you can really customize it for whatever you want to be doing with the board. Hopefully that is helpful. Thanks for the like, Carlos, over on TikTok. Appreciate you jumping on. It's PX Arctic. You're gonna have a think about it. Fair enough. I totally understand. Just keep dropping those questions in if you have more of them as you go. So yeah, I totally understand if you guys are just figuring out what you want to be choosing. Waiting for the release. Carlos, appreciate you jumping on. Which product are you waiting for release on? Because yeah, let me know what you're interested in. Are you interested in a particular board? Have you already ordered? Let me know what you ordered if you have. If not, let me know if you've got any questions about any of the boards as well. So appreciate you jumping on, Carlos. Thanks for tuning in over on TikTok. Anyone else on TikTok as well, drop those comments in the chat. Andre used the work ladder designs as inspiration for your GCSE DT coursework. Nice, sweet. That's super cool. I'm glad that you were able to put some of the cool designs to use. Do you have any of the boards yourself, Andre, or do you have any interest in any of the boards? Let me know. I'll happily chat with you about it because I'm keen to hear people's interests, what particular boards they're most inspired by as well. Keen to hear what you've been looking at. Let me just make sure I'm not missing any comments. Alrighty. Thanks for tuning in over on TikTok, guys. Keep dropping those questions or comments in. If you guys just have some comments you would like, if you love the boards, if there's any good feedback, if you've purchased in the past and you have a board and you want to let us know what you like about it, just go ahead and throw that in the chat. And if you have placed an order recently, you can also go ahead and drop your order number in the chat and we'll add a little free gift to your order, even if you've already placed an order. Anyone who places an order on the stream will have be added to this XYZ numpad giveaway, and or you also have the option to get a desk mat for free if you place an order of $150. It's PXR. DM reply time is a great question. I don't know exactly what it is because I don't do the DM replies, so I'm just doing the streaming today, and so I don't do the DM replies, but I'm pretty sure if you guys go ahead and drop us a DM, we'll get back to you as quickly as we can, so it shouldn't be super long. You kind of have two options. If you go ahead and drop us a question in the DMs, I'm pretty sure we'll get back to you quite quickly, and if not, just find us at a time when we're streaming again and we'll obviously be able to get back to you live whilst we're streaming. Ewan, shipping time and cost to the UK. So all the shipping info, it's obviously very different parts of the world, so I can't necessarily give you an exact idea, but I mean, we could try and run through it actually, but I don't know if that'll work. If you go ahead and pop the items you're interested in into your cart and you go through to the checkout page, once you hit to the shipping option, you pop your details in for your shipping address, and then it'll just let you know the shipping cost right there. Shipping time depends on the board you order. So if you order a pre-order board, so at the moment if you order one of these Nomads, they're shipping out soon, I think Q1 on the website here, so I'll just shrink this down so you can see a little bit better. They're shipping Q1 at the moment, so it depends. If you order a pre-order, obviously the shipping time will be after the orders are actually being shipped, but there should be an estimation of shipping time as well on the website, and if there isn't, I would say just anticipate like a fairly standard shipping time. I am Daniel T. You can join the Discord as well if you want to get some more updates from us about products and about shipping times, etc. So definitely go ahead and check out the Discord if you're interested in a bit more of the community. We've got people posting their setups, pictures of those and things like that, so it's super fun to be involved, and you get a bit more updates on like the software side of things and on when the products are being developed. You get some cool info as well. Hopefully that is helping you guys with any questions. Let me know if I didn't catch any of your questions as well. Andre, you like the Creator Board series, which is a section used for your portfolio. Nice, that's sweet. A lot of people really love the Creator Boards. They're actually still up on the website here, so if you check those out, they look like this. Some of our original products, super cool boards. They might be coming back sometime in the future, but they're currently out of stock and sold out. They were super popular. But for the minute, we have a bunch of other boards in stock, or about to be ready to go. So things like this Nomad board are currently on that pre-order stage, but almost ready to ship. So if you're interested in getting a board, place the order now, and you'll be at the front of the queue for when they are shipping out. Ewan, let me know if that helped answer your question for shipping time and cost. If you want me to do a bit more of a dive into what that's going to look like, let me know. And anyone who places an order on the stream, you let me know your order number and we'll have some free gifts for you guys as well. And other than that, if you've placed an order recently, throw your order number in the chat for me, and we'll add a little free gift to your order as well. So it's important for anyone who's placed an order recently. You have to place it on the stream if you placed it recently. Let us know that order number, and we'll celebrate whatever you've ordered by giving you a little gift. Alrighty. Hopefully you guys, if you have any questions, please go ahead and drop them in the chat, and I'll happily try and help you out. Throw those questions as much as you can. Andre, thanks for tuning in and dropping your comments about the portfolio you did on the on the Creator Board series. That's super cool. I'm glad to hear that you had some fun with that. Carlos, I'm going to buy the XYZ Workboard R2. Sorry I missed that comment, Carlos. If you are interested in ordering that one whilst we're on the stream today, that would be awesome. We can go ahead and drop you into that numpad giveaway if you do that. Carlos, hopefully if you're still tuning in with us, let me know, and I'm happy to help you out with running through the ordering process, or if you have any questions about it, let me know. Or if you're going to wait till later on to place that order, let me know as well. I'm happy to leave you be with that. But if you want to get popped into that giveaway, then go ahead and place that order shortly, because I'm going to be finishing up in a few minutes. So it's kind of last chance to pop those orders in, get me those order numbers, and we can pop you on the spin the wheel. Or if you place an order for anything over $150, we will also give you the option of a free desk mat as well. So the free desk mats that will come, I think they were $69 desk mats. $59 desk mat, sorry. Those are on the website here. So they look like this. There's two options, green and black or grey and black, and those desk mats are currently available on the website to order. So it's $59 for those. But if you place an order over $150, we'll add you one of those for free to your order. Carlos, let me know if you're still tuning in, and if you want to place an order whilst before we finish up, that would be awesome. Otherwise, totally come back another time and jump on the stream. Let me see. But yeah, nice, sweet as. And if you do place an order for a product that's on pre-order at the moment, it's definitely worth placing before they finished the pre-orders, because it does just pop you at the front of the queue. When the product's ready to go, we already have your details ready, and they ship out to you right away, so there's no delays. If you wait till they're kind of in stock to place that order, totally fine as well. You'll still get the product, it's just the same, but you'll just have to wait for the other people that have placed those pre-orders to get them shipped out first, and then you'll come in after that, which is not a problem either, but just worth keeping in mind. You do it next payment, already selected this keyboard, and boss advised you on the brand. Nice. I'm glad that you are keen to grab one, and I'm glad you're. Yeah, big shout out to Carlos's boss for repping the brand. Appreciate it. Bobby Digital 6139 order 24. Let me just write that one down. Thanks for tuning in. 24745. Awesome. That's a freshy order from Bobby Digital. Let me know what you've ordered over there on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know what you've ordered, and we can go ahead and either give you one of those free desk mats, or we can pop you on the wheel to spin up for a free XYZ numpad. But let me know which option it was, what you've ordered. That will let me know what your order value is, hopefully, and we can figure out what to do with your free gift or with the spot on the giveaway. Appreciate you, Bobby Digital. Thanks for tuning in and dropping that order number. Appreciate it very much. Just drop that in the chat. Drop that in the chat for me. If you know what your order was for, we can go ahead and figure out if it's going to be desk mat giveaway, or if it's going to be free desk mat, not a giveaway draw. Free desk mat, or if it's going to be popping you on the XYZ numpad giveaway. Appreciate you, Bobby Digital, for placing that order. Throw that in the chat for me if you're still with us. I don't know if we can. Fueled by KWH, yo, welcome to the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Vincent, thanks for jumping on. Bobby Digital, just throw that in the chat for me once you have a good idea of what was on your product order. Let me know. You ordered a framer, nice, sweet. Order a framer, so that's one of these, for anyone who's not sure what the framer is, that is Framer Creator Micro. It's one of these bad boys. These guys are set up for anyone who wants to use, well, you can use it for any particular application if you want, but these guys have the sick little framer keycaps on them as well. Carlos is always wondering if you think to add a fingerprint compatible with Mac. At the moment, I'm not sure. I'd have to confirm if we've considered doing that. It's a bit tricky to. I'm on the stream team, so I'm not actually on the product development side of things. But it's a super cool idea. I definitely think that would be cool. So could you let me know, Bobby, what your order value was minus the shipping? So let me know if you have that order value. Let me know if you paid over $150. Then there's the option for one of those free desk mats, and if you paid under $150, then we can go ahead and add you to the wheel. So yeah, big shout out to Bobby Digital for the order, appreciate it. So we can hook you up, so we've got some info from WorkLoud team. We can hook you up with the free desk mat or the numpad giveaway, so let us know which one you prefer, and we'll go either direction. And if you are interested in the free desk mat, then you also just can let me know which color preference you have. So with those desk mats here, I'll just pull it up for you. You can choose between green and black or gray and black. But just drop in the chat which one you're keen on. If you're keen on desk mat or the giveaway, spin the wheel, then we can go that direction too. So let me know, that would be sick. But appreciate your order, thank you very much appreciated. Thanks guys for tuning in today. If anyone else is placing an order with us, drop those order numbers in the chat. If you've placed an order recently, same dealio. But appreciate also a comment from Carlos. Thank you for that suggestion. That's a cool idea for the little fingerprint setup. Hello Bridie Maynard, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to the stream. And guys, let me know if you have any other questions or comments, and just a reminder, Bobby, if you could drop in the chat what your preference is between the desk mat and the XYZ numpad giveaway, and if you are going for the desk mat, just the color preference as well, green or black or gray and black. Work louder, thank you for that extra comment as well. Ediben over on Instagram, thanks for tuning in. So just for you, Carlos, you can map a macro to your password to emulate the Touch ID user experience. Okay, nice. So that's super cool. So yeah, that's also a good point. Only recommend doing that if you work from home, so people can't capture what you're putting through the keyboard. I think that's what that is, just so you're protected from people that might be causing problems. Thanks for liking the live, Oil, over on TikTok. So you can actually set that up already, so there's a macro to map that. Bobby Digital green work mat, nice, sick, good choice. So we got green and black, they're reversible, so you get both options. Big shout out to Bobby for placing that order. He's going to be going home with one of these free desk mats as well as his order. So Bobby went ahead and ordered one of the Framer Creator Micros, which look like this. So a little Creator Micro board. These guys are super good if you're working with Framer day to day. It's a great option, but you can actually use this same board for any function that you want to set it up with. So that's what this is kind of the little rundown on the website of what it looks like. You can get all those Framer key sets as well to go with the board, and then with Bobby's order, we're going to go ahead and add a free work mat, which looks like these ones here. So the green and black option is the one that Bobby has chosen. Super cool. Thanks for tuning in, Bobby. Thank you for the order, and we hope that you enjoy the product, and it's super useful for you. I'm super glad that you were able to tune in and drop that one in for us. Anyone else who's placed an order recently, drop those order numbers in the chat, and we add some free gifts for you as well. Fueled by KWH, use the knob to enter the password by turning it. Makes you feel like you're entering new codes. That's excellent. Thanks, Vincent, for dropping that suggestion in. That's pretty epic. Just making sure I haven't missed any comments. Carlos, if you buy now, get a free desk cover. Yes, so Carlos, if you buy on the stream whilst we're streaming, and you spend over $150, then you get one of these free desk mats. So it's for any orders over $150. The free desk mat is added for free. Yes, so hopefully that answers your question. So if you order, that's just for any orders on the stream. You just let us know your order number, and if the order's over $150, you get a free desk mat. If the order's under $150, then you get added to this spin the wheel here for the XYZ numpad giveaway. So that's this one here. You get added to the wheel, we'll spin it up, and if it lands in your name, you get to go home with a free numpad, which is super cool. But that's for orders under $150. So under $150 gets you onto the wheel, and what happens is your name will stay on the wheel. So spin it up once you've, unless it lands on the spin again, once you've placed your order, but your name is going to stay there for later orders. So Blake's ordered already earlier, and so Blake's going to get to have a chance to win when the next person orders and pops their name on the wheel. So hopefully that makes sense, Carlos. There's those two options: orders $150 or more, get that free desk mat, and orders under $150, get onto that spin the wheel. So both options. We're going to be finishing up here in a few minutes, so if you are wanting to place an order whilst we're streaming, kind of last minute options for that are now, and any last minute questions that you guys have, throw them in the chat for me. There is some discount we can apply if we buy now. So we don't currently have a discount for people who order on the stream. The current promotion is the free desk mats. So those guys are what we have currently. But yeah, guys, if you would prefer like promotional codes, like discount codes instead of free products added to orders, like let us know, because we're keen to get feedback on what people would be most excited about. But we're just working with the current promotion is at the moment those free desk mats, and partly that is because like a discount it's useful, but it kind of like it's not really the same as adding something to your order. You get an extra product that's a bit more exciting, whereas a discount is kind of a little bit less cool. Nice, Carlos, you placed an order. Appreciate it. Thanks for dropping that in. That's excellent. You guys are popping off today. Appreciate it very much. Dude, I'm so excited for you as well. So Carlos, go ahead and pop your order number in the chat for me. You should get an email with that order number on it. Should be just a five digit number. I can also take that longer one. That's also fine. I'll write it down. But you should get an email with that order number. That's like a 5-digit number as well. And let me know what the value of your order is, and we will go ahead and 24747. 24747. Excellent. Thank you for dropping that one in. Let me know what the order value was of your order, and we can figure out if you're going to go into the free desk mat route, or into the giveaway for the XYZ numpad. Your order is around 105 euros. Let me just do a quick conversion, so I'm not quite sure. Let me know what you ordered as well, Carlos. Appreciate you dropping the order in. Super cool. Alrighty, so I think that one is under the $150 threshold by the looks of it. So that's awesome. Appreciate the order, Carlos. That's super excellent. Thank you for dropping that one in. So 105 viewers is going to pop you onto the spin the wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and get that one set up for you here. I'll just get you to hang on for just a second. I'm going to go ahead and pop your name on the wheel. Let's go. Sorry about that, I didn't mean to screw you guys up there. Big shout out to Carlos, added to the number pad giveaway, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop your name on the list here. So we're going to pop Carlos, and we're going to pop your order number in there too, just so we can see that one. 24747, 24747. Alrighty, so I'm just setting up to spin the wheel. So that one's ready to go. Whoa. Alrighty, Carlos, hope you're tuning in. Oh no. I always have problems with Max always trying to make me do things I don't want to do with the size and everything. Alrighty. I think we're good to go. So Carlos, now's your chance. We're going to spin it up, and if it lands on your name or the spin again, then we'll either spin it again or you're going to get the XYZ numpad. And then what is important to remember is your name is going to stay on that wheel. So the next order that's placed that gets added to the spin the wheel, you're going to get another chance at winning. So Carlos, get ready. Drum roll, everybody. We're going to spin it up. It's happening. Alrighty, guys. Let's go. Alrighty. Dude, I'm so excited. Oh, wow. That was close. So close. Oh, that close, Carlos. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Appreciate the order, Carlos. Thank you very much for dropping that one in. Carlos has ordered, I believe, one of the XYZ workboards, one of these guys here in front of me. And so that is super exciting. I'm so excited for you to, I know, so close. Oof, so close. I'm super excited for you to get your product. Carlos, let me know if you have any other questions before we finish up. I'm going to be finishing up in like 2 minutes. And just a reminder, Carlos, your name's going to stay on the wheel for future orders. So if anyone orders again in the next few days or whatever period of time, as that wheel spins and gets it filled up, your name is still going to be on there for a chance to win again. So it's not your last chance. The earlier you hop on that wheel, the more spins you're going to get, obviously, because you're going to get more chances as it fills up. Pretty excited, especially the part you assemble it. Dude, it is pretty sick. It's a fun time. It's kind of like, I remember like playing a Lego when I was younger. Half the fun was setting up the Lego and putting it together before you get to actually play with it. And same with these boards, so super cool, lots of fun. I'm going to be tuning out, guys, and I'll see you next time. But thanks for jumping in and hopping on the stream. And we'll see you in the future. Next time I'm streaming. Alrighty. Thank you very much, guys. See you later.